Hi everybody, Maureen Sky, Crafty Sky Lady coming at you. I'm in my back room, my work room. Girl's been busy, per usual. Ah, Lots going on. I thought that I don't have any specific project in front of me. I thought I'd talk a little eBay, update about the holidays, and talk with you. Um, and I can get my poem book. I just thought of that because I said I would read some poems. Maybe I'll do that after. We are going to put a little paint on some more wood blocks for Valentine's. I got to get something going for that. Now, last year, I think I showed this in one of my last year's videos, but anyway, this is a big one. I had it. Oh, no, that ain't it. Oh, well, right now I don't know where I put it. I had it right here. Well, anyway, probably keeping my keeping my computer there level, so we won't go there. Okay, well, I have some things I can talk about. So anyway, I'm thinking about Valentine. Behind me right here is a nice sweater getting ready for eBay. Now, if you watched my video that I put out just before Christmas, I had a blue Christmas sweater here behind me with all sequins. And I sold it. I sold it within a few days after that video. I knew it would sell, and I sold it for, I believe, the price I wanted too. Yeah, that was. I'm loving it. One of my Christmas gifts here. I got a nice drink. And this is from my daughter-in-law's mother, who gave us all some lovely gifts this year. And that was so nice of her. I got to do something nice for her. I got to remind myself to do that. Anyway, we had a wonderful Christmas. December 21st, my niece, who she and her husband just moved into a beautiful new home built for them, a large, beautiful home with all the bells and whistles. I am not kidding you, it's gorgeous to die for. So happy for them. They're so blessed. And she wanted to host a Christmas party this year. She hadn't done something like that for a few years, and she's got the perfect home to do it. So my side of the family, my maiden name is Sullivan, was O'Sullivan, Irish. So, that side of the family got together there. And my brother is a musician, and he brought his guitar, and he writes music as well. Plus, he's got a beautiful voice, and he's very creative. He can play many instruments. And he has a daughter, Katie, in college. She's, God, I forget how old she is now, 19, 20, 19? But she's in her first year at Hampshire College down near Amherst, Northampton, Mass, and so she's doing very well. She's very creative as well, can sing beautiful, and her art will blow you away. I expect to see her in the big arenas someday. I really, she's that talented. I'm just blown away by her talents. I'm not kidding you. And it's in the DNA. It's got to be. But anyway, it was so good to have everybody together, and we sang Christmas cards, and we had food up the yin-yang, and I made a beautiful strawberry jello salad. That you can make that for either summer buffets or Christmas because it's red and festive. It's made with strawberries and pineapple, walnuts, sour cream, and it's a layered salad. It's delicious. Cold, you serve it. Like I said, you can serve it. It can be a side dish, or it could even be a little dessert kind of thing, or a fruit salad kind of thing. Yeah. And that went over big. And then I brought a platter of homemade cookies. But I mean, we had, you name it, we had it. The meatball things, and the salads, and the mac salads, and the chop sueys, and the got potato salad and coleslaws, and thinking out little sub sandwiches with great dressing, and chips and dips, and oh, we just had it all. A little drink if you wanted it, eggnog. It was wonderful, really, really nice. And the family needed that. It was so good for the soul, you know. So that happened. And we did a Yankee swap gift, which was kind of a who comical and all that. So we did that. And then Christmas Eve, my son and daughter-in-law came to my daughter's new place of residence here in town, not far from me, just up the road, with her new boyfriend and Kennedy, and oh, it was just so nice. The nicest, and oh, my kids spoil us. We got so many beautiful things, really, always, every year. Just remarkable. I feel the love. We're so blessed, you know. So it was great. It was great. And New Year's was quiet. Christmas Day was quiet, just Eddie and I as well. I did a nice dinner. I did a steak dinner, not a fancy steak, just I pounded it thin so we could chew it. We have to think about that as you get older. And you know, baked potatoes, sour cream salad, and I made a nice little confetti cake for dessert, and I had a little glass of champagne and something like that, Chardonnay, something I had. It was good, and he didn't want one, but we had a nice quiet day, just us. I loved it. And same with New Year's. We didn't do anything special. We were just here and had a nice dinner together, yeah. And so, you know, that's, you know, happy to be home, happy to be safe, right? Yeah. So anyway, I'm here and I want to think about, okay, so we'll talk. So eBay is doing pretty good. I can't complain considering I haven't really, over the Christmas week, 10 days or so, I've kind of taken a break because I've been busy with all that stuff. And so I hadn't really listed every day like I like to. And I tried to get like one item on here and there, but overall I haven't really listed that much. So, but I was still having a sale or two, so that's good. And so I got a couple things here I'll show you that I'm going to be getting on pretty soon. Another thing I want to do craft-wise is I saw it on YouTube, obviously that's where I get all my ideas too, is that you take denim jean fabric, not so much the stretchy fabric, the basic denim, blue denim jean fabric from like the wide leg part of the pant legs, and you cut them into you know, a placemat size or hot mat size, because we're making hot mats. And then you put an old blanket or some batting in between, and you stitch them all around, turn them over, stitch them up, press them. Then I just got some, I ordered the stencils that this girl had from the link from that video. And I have them here. I believe this is them. Maybe not. Just Barn Star painting stencils. And I really liked them. She had the barnyard kind of animals. Reusable laser cut. Remember what I paid for it, but it's got a cow, pig, sheep, rooster. Let's see. See if I got the paperwork in there. No, didn't leave the paper in there. It came from JRV 388S Elk Street, Sandusky, Michigan, MI 48471-9401. And I don't think it was, I don't know, maybe like barnstencils.com. Go ahead. This is the label and everything. And you can, see the prices. I believe it was under 20, like maybe 12 to 16 or something, but I've got several in here. 14 millimeter, reusable laser cut, maximum durability, and like I said, it's the whole barnyard. I'll show you. So I'm eager to do that because they look like good things to put in my booth, and they're not necessarily Christmas specific. They're not. They're all season, and they're the farm, and we're in farm country. We're New England. I'm in the right near the Vermont border, so it's all farmland. So I know that these will go over big. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so that's the cow. Oh, and that's the lamb. I don't know if you can tell what it is. Maybe if I put it against something dark, you'll be able to see it. I don't know if you can see it through this, but anyway. Oh yeah, can you see? Yeah. Okay, that's that one. I love that one. And this is Farmers Market, open daily. Yeah. This one, oh, it's just a truck. It'd be cute for the Christmas time or something. Or even autumn with pumpkins and stuff. This is just a wheel. Color. Could do that. White, like a, yeah. This is the rooster. I love this one. I am all about roosters in my kitchen, so I'll be doing some for me. Isn't that cute? Love that. So I thought maybe I could work on some of that too, but we'll see how far we get. Now this is by eggs. Oh, eggs, milk, bacon, farm life. That's what it says. So all those words are usable, if you wanted to, break it up and do something different. All right, now this is the cow. I love this one too. I love all these. Yeah. So, and you do them like on the dark denim, and you sponge with a makeup sponge applicator. You just, and some, adhesive tape to, double-sided tape to keep it on the fabric so it don't move around while you're doing it. This is the chicken, the pig, and the cow stacked. Yeah, and all of that for, like I said, I think maybe with shipping and everything came to like $8. I'd have to go back and look. But anyway, if you go on to this, you'll see the pricing, and they have different kits and stuff. But I'm kind of glad I got it. Now I'm gonna work it, So that's what that is. Put them all back just to keep them nice for now. There's so much in this room. It's easy to get things banged up. Yeah, I don't want that. Washed my hair today, and every time I do it, it's all poofy. I tried everything. I have natural curly hair, but as I've aged, it's a different texture, I swear. And so it just, between a curling iron, then a straightener, then a curling iron again, and the blow dryer first, and a little bit of mousse to settle it down. Oh my God, it's a process, people. Anyway, so, yeah. So I've got some eBay items here. Today I sent out a woman's Talbot's belt. I didn't think that thing would sell right away. Sold right away. And I only paid like 99 cents for that, I think, or $1.99 at best. And it was a nice one, in good condition and everything. And not a big money maker, but I sold it. And then I did make a little bit of money on a beautiful vase. Looks very Spanish, Bohemian. It's a Trico vase, pottery vase, or porcelain maybe. But it was in a fan shape, and it had that golden color on the inside of it, and it had beautiful colors on the outside. I'm talking reds, blues, purples, and a beautiful floral motif. Just really pretty, and signed and everything. So I believe I paid about $4 for that. $6 at best. I'd have to look at my records, but not more than that. And I sold it for $30. Not bad. It wasn't a real big one, but big enough, I was happy, very happy. Yep. So anyway, little by little, so I have a couple things here that I'll be getting on that we can. Now, I always try to look for things that are somewhat unique, but I really liked this, and then I realized it's signed. It's signed by Kate McRoshi or Roski, or Roche. I don't know. MC, capital ROS, looks like H or K E, Kate McRoski. And it's a shell that she's evidently put it into clay in the tile, and maybe she even sanded down the back. I don't know. But that's the real shell, I believe, in there. And then she just worked clay and stuff around it for a nice border. And it's just a nice piece. It had a little rough edge. And I took a little nail file, cuticle, and emery board, and I just sanded it lightly where it was. I can't even tell where it is, or where it was. I think it was right there. But honestly, you really can't tell. So I will be selling this. I looked it up. I forget now. I'd have to go back and look. But anyway, I only spent about 99 cents for this on sale. And I knew I could get 12 to 14 maybe, if not more, depending on the artist. I gotta look it up again, but I'll be putting that on soon. And I really liked it. I like things that are unique, and somebody who's doing a nautical theme or a shell collector will love this. Yeah. And it's in good condition. Now, I really like selling hats too, and I would never have thought about selling hats 6-8 months ago, but in watching other YouTube resellers who have been doing it for 10-20 years or more, I learned to pick up some nice hats. So this says Mustang, B6 Mustang. Men's hat. Or I suppose it could be a woman's or unisex. 100% cotton, made in China, RN 91309. And there is a little bit, I gotta do a little bit of washing. I will scrub it just a little, and let that dry. I'll wipe that down a little bit because there's a little bit here too before I actually list it and get it on, because I've done that and they come out. This is in nice shape otherwise. Yeah. And depending on the desire for this logo and everything will determine where I'll go in the pricing. And Google app will give you a lot of information. I love that app, and it's free. Think about that too, folks. Google app, and you just use the lens, Google Lens, and it'll bring you right to the item to show you comparables and this and that. Now here's one, Authentic Zephyr, www.zhats.com. Zephyr hats, authentic, and this is WSU. What is that? Washington State University? I don't know my sports, so don't look to me. I have to look everything up. This is made in Bangladesh. I'm not a sports person, so I have to look everything up. Since 1993, Zephyr, and this has got the adjusted, this has got all the tags. You don't take them off, you leave everything on. Authentic fitteds, original snapbacks. Yeah, so this one hasn't been worn. This is new with tags, you call this one in the listing. And see what I can get for that. But I didn't pay more than a couple dollars a hat. And it's even got the collegiate licensed product. Yeah, sticker right here. And you want that. You want everything intact. This is a nice hat, folks. Yeah, and I'll be getting some, some of them you can only $12 or so, okay. But depending on the desire and collectability of them, and the sports teams and the logos and all that, you can get, 20 or more for some of these. 26 for some, depending on what they are. 18, good money. Especially if you can get them low, and I try to. I didn't pay much for these. No, I got them on half price. I took the tags off already of what I spent, but I got them noted over there. Yeah. Now, here's a lace. I picked 99 cents I paid for this. Now, I always run my finger across to make sure there's no damage that I don't see, or cracks, and there is a slight feeling, but it's not chipped or cracked that it is a little rough. That's all, but I don't believe, I think I washed it, but I think that's in the making. Or maybe just a slight, I don't know. I will note that there's a little roughness, but it's still got the nice curve to it. It's not missing anything. But anyway, that's got a nice, this is that star pattern. I forget. I don't know much about glass either, but I'm learning. Yeah. Pretty. And I liked the fluted edge here, and I liked the design within it. Now, I know if this was colored blue, it would be worth a lot more. I know that. Might have a little flaw right there, but again, that's in the making. It's not really chipped or cracked. Nope, I washed it good. And I can get 99 cents. I think I can get, start at 14 or more for this. I gotta look up, but that's not bad for 99 cents. You can get 14 back on it. Collectors like this stuff, or more, depending on So I'll be getting this on pretty soon. This pattern is collectible. That's why I picked it up. Again, don't know. I should have had it written down on a piece of paper, but it's very pretty. I love my vases because, you know, when I grow flowers and that, I love a nice vase in the springtime. Yeah, but that's gonna go on eBay. And yeah, some clothing back here. Now another project I want to do soon is I bought all this double-sided permanent tape runner, acid-free and photo-safe craft bond clear double-sided adhesive. Oh, that's the tape runner. I don't think I have any tape in there. It must have tape. Oh yeah, it's gonna have tape on it. Adhesive, high tech, yeah, okay. 0.31 of an inch actual width, okay. Oh, to refill, open, remove, insert new cartridge and close. Oh, okay. Is portable and easy to use, perfect for paper crafts. Well, what I want to do is, in watching Deidre from our Upcycled Life, who does the Mod Podge and paints on just about anything, wood, glass, you know, tin cans, you know, scrap metal things, you name it. But she talks about, with a LaserJet printer, which I have, she talks about using your LaserJet printer and taking a napkin and pulling it apart so you're just getting the bottom plain layer, and using this stuff to tape the napkin to an actual regular piece of paper, and then do your reverse graphic. Put your paper in the machine and it will come out on the napkin. Then I can take the napkin with a sheet of plastic that's a little bit wet, I believe. And anyway, the end result is you get it on a glass jar, a bottle or something, the image from the LaserJet, from the napkin, and the whole method. You can watch her videos, and you use this stuff to adhere the napkin to a piece of paper. And I was leery for a long time, I still am, about, you know, screwing up my LaserJet printer, because that's my newest purchase, pretty much, about a year or so ago, and I just put new ink in it. The ink was $100 for, but I get so many images with it, blah, 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 but my God. But it's been about a year, so. Wow, but I used a lot during Christmas too. But yeah, that's how much that is. So do I want to screw up the printer? Heck no. So, but I've watched her do it, and she has a brother, probably same machine. So I am gonna give it a whirl. I'll let you know, folks. So anyway, let's got a little Mod Podge, not Mod Podge, but stir it up, my paint. Use the rest of this. Shelf life isn't wonderful, but it looks like it's okay. I gotta get white paint onto these. So yeah, let's see if I can do that. Maybe I'll give a whirl, and then I'll get my book and we can read some poems. Oh, you're gonna love this one. So, the other day, my husband, it's a Saturday, and my husband wants to watch the Patriots game that comes on at 1 o'clock. But the problem is, it wasn't on regular TV like Monday Night Football. It was, you had to have that special channel, and we don't have it in our package. So when I went to try to get the channel, it said call for, you gotta pay. Okay, I thought, well, maybe we'll see how much it is and we'll pay. I really wanted him. He's sitting there. It's now 10 minutes of 1, and we want to get this game on for him. So I go online and I look up the local cable Comcast Xfinity company that services us for our internet and TV and everything. Now, the facility, the company is only 7 miles away, 7 or 8, in Greenfield. Okay. So I call a 1-800 number and I'm on the line and I'm hearing clacking of keys. And I thought, what is this? I almost hung up. But then a person came on, and little choppy English, like I could tell right away. She's probably from the Philippines or something. And long story short, I found out by the end of the phone call that she was. Anyway, I was on with her for over about 40 minutes. I finally ended it, and she didn't get any information from me, thank the good Lord, because I finally asked her after I'm waiting, and she comes back, and I had to ask her to slow down. I could not understand her. She tells me that it's not in my package, so I'm right. I will have to get added to my package or whatever, and that's going to be $9.95 a month just for that one channel. And my husband and I agreed because I asked her, can we cancel at any time? Yes, you can. And I thought, well, okay, if that allows him to watch a football game, we don't want it for other sports, but the football game, okay, we'll cancel when the season's over. Easy enough. So he's only going to have it a few more games anyway. So I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting. And then she comes back on and she's talking fast again. And she says, I'm sorry, ma'am, to make you wait. I said, well, it's all right, but what's the deal? I said, where are you? And she was hesitant. And she says, I'm in the Philippines. I said, the Philippines? Are you kidding me? I said, the facility I want is just the next town over. I thought I was talking to somebody there that can just quickly, a couple of buttons pushed and get us hooked up, and you've got my phone number and our name. What more do you need? And we'll be billed. And then she says, hold on this, and then she says she's getting error messages. She couldn't give me the package I need. I would have to then buy a legacy package. And she starts, and she's about to give me the price. I said, no, let's just end this right here. This is getting too weird, and you're getting weird stuff on your end, and you're now in the Philippines. You tell me, I don't want to deal with it. I'm not doing it. Just cancel this. But I would like an email or text from my phone. She's got my cell phone number. I'd like a text stating that I bought into nothing. Just do me that favor, because I just, She goes, well, yes, ma'am, I'll do that, blah, blah. She didn't. I then get music, and she hung up or something, and I hung up, and I was just 40 minutes of my time. And this goes on all the time, people, all the time. I can count how many times I have been scammed. Eddie and I have been scammed, but I'm getting wiser to it. I mean, she didn't get any info, but are you kidding me? Legacy package. I'll give you a legacy package. Oh, that made me so mad. I'm still mad. And you want to hear another thing? I filled out an application online after being scammed over $109 something that I'm still waiting reimbursement from my bank, because they did say I was scammed from a company, that guy that was trying to tell me that I was now hooked up to Aetna dental insurance. This was a few months back, only to find out I was talking to, I don't know, Victor or somebody. And that was nothing but music when I called the service number back within the half an hour after hanging up with that man. I didn't feel good about something. Sure enough, it was a scam. There's no, Aetna doesn't even know who I am. So I still have no dental insurance. So with that, November 4th, I downlined a number, a site I felt was legit, and I got an application. I thought, oh good, this is good. I printed it out, and it said you could get all these different plans, and the one I want, just a single dental. Eddie doesn't care. He's 90. He's not, if he needs dental, we'll go to Aspen Dental for him. But I need it because I've had surgery, and if I do need some dental, I gotta let the surgeon know, and I have to take certain meds, and so I really want some dental insurance. Plus, I need to take care of the teeth I've got. I don't have many left, people. So anyway, I'm feeling good about that. I'm waiting to get, my card in the mail and get going on this plan and call my dentist so I can go for a cleaning. And I'm waiting, and nothing. This is now the end of January now, New Year. November 4th, December 4th, January 4th, 2 months. I've received nothing. Zero, zilch, nada, nothing. This is the world we're living in, folks. Oh, yeah. So anyway, if you're really interested in some of my other scams, I talk about them in some of my other videos, and you really want to watch the video that I put out about a year or so ago, where I was scammed by my book company. I've written a couple of children's books, and it was a film company that really scammed me quite a bit of money. I cried over that one. I did win my case. I did go the claim, and we won, but it took a good year and a half, and me crying over it, and a lot of back and forth to Staples, a lot of faxing documents, and luckily I kept every email message, every Gmail, email, text, you name it, I documented everything, and thank the good Lord I did. But I talk about that. I won't go into it anymore here, but you can watch some of my other videos, because I really go to town about my feelings and what happened on that one, and how I feel now in regard to being an author who tried the self-publishing route. Oh boy, yeah, you really want to watch that for a good story. But anyway, we're here, and I'm going to get some white paint on these. Then maybe we'll try the laser jet thingy. I don't know. And then maybe I'll read a couple poems. How's that? Okay, stay with me, folks. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I gotta download some Valentine's LaserJet reverse graphic thing. Yeah, I have a couple that I bought last year. Not anything great. One something about a kissing booth, but I got them from the Cycle's Life. She sells a lot of the reverse graphic kits and stuff, decals, logos and signs that you can make and stuff. Reverse graphic. Yeah, I'm just taking a little bit of sandpaper. Just going around the edge. And some of these, because I don't think my husband really sanded them very well. He's 90, and his tools, kind of some of his tools fit the dust, and really can't do it. Oh, that's another thing, folks. Oh, good Lord. Here's another story for you. So, what's today? Thursday. Tuesday night. New Year's Eve. Supper time. I got the oven on at 450 because and I have in the oven these, Eddie likes those, you buy them in the grocery store frozen, and they have like a breading, they're clam shells, or scallop shells, and they have a breading, and seasoned, and maybe a little bit of seafood in them. You can get the scallops or the clam. Well, he likes the stuffed scallops. And they make a good meal for a quick meal. 3 or 4 of those, we'll fill them up, and I'll make a nice salad with it. I like a salad with mine. And we'll have that, sometimes, just for something, if we're not that hungry. So that's what and they're frozen, so I take them out of the freezer, and then I'll put them in the oven for about 40 minutes on a hot oven on 450. So I've got those in the oven so that you can smell anything you're cooking. Obviously, you can smell in the oven. You're getting that food oven bake smell. Okay. But I'm in the kitchen, and I'm also now. I had been out that day with my daughter and granddaughter. We went to lunch in South Deerfield at one of our favorite places, and her boyfriend ended up joining us because he was in that area working, so it was nice. We had been to some antique shops, and we went to Yankee Candle, the flagship store in South Deerfield, Kittredge, Yankee Candle, yeah. We went there, and it was nice. They do it up nice, and so that was fun. We hadn't been for a while. It was nice getting out for the new year. So, and Kennedy, she had the day off from school. They're on school break, so it was all nice. Yeah. So that was fun. So, but when I had just gotten home, I wanted to get supper going. It was that time for Eddie. So I'm doing that, and I'm in the kitchen, and it's dark out now. It's New England, and it gets dark by 4:15. So it's dark, and I got the oven on, but when I got home, prior to turning the oven on, he called me into the living room, and you could hear the blower, our furnace. We have a forced hot air oil furnace when it blows the air. So, and the blower to the furnace had been making kind of a deeper sound, like it was working a little extra hard, and we've been kind of watching it and thinking, well, it's an old house, and because they didn't clean our furnace and a while back and told us it was running at 100%. The furnace is fine. Okay. Because that furnace he put in with his former wife before I got here, and I've been here since late 08, early 09. And anyway, he had just bought that furnace within a couple of years at that time. So anyway, he says, listen to that. Is that and it was making a racket like an airplane in our cellar. And so it wasn't cold out either, luckily. So we shut everything down. And I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to call. Maybe we'll get a serviceman out here tonight. I'm just going to call, have somebody check it. I don't trust that. And then shortly thereafter, I go back out in the kitchen, and now I'm smelling like a hot wire smell. Plasticky burning, something burnt out smell. I said, Eddie, come. He can't smell like I can. 90, he does not, and I could smell it, and it was getting stronger, and it was overpowering the smell of the clams and stuffed clams in the oven. So I knew. I said, yeah. I called right away, and the girl says, well, it's cash on delivery, and you need to pay. We need to put it on a credit card. I need a credit card number, and it's $290 an hour. Oh my God, $290. Really? But we did it because I didn't want to go to bed that night without having somebody check that out. New Year's Eve, 5:30, man shows up. Sure enough, he'd been here before, thank good Lord. And he's a good worker. And he went right down, knew right what it was. It was the the fan had blown out. Went in the warehouse, took him a little while, came back, found one, got a new one, got it in, and we're good to go. I'm telling you, folks, that just reiterates more and more how I'm really ready to leave here. I want to live simpler. There's way too much here. There's too much for me to do. All I do is clean. I swear that's all I do, and it's getting old. It takes me all week to get our laundry done in baskets and get it back upstairs. And then by the time that's done, I got to start all over. The hamper's full again. I got to start all over, getting stuff up and down the stairs. And that's where my eBay stuff is too. And cleaning this place and, between planning meals, cooking meals, our laundry, shopping, caring for Eddie and the care and the upkeep of this house. It's too much. Way too much. I want to live simply. I'm on a mission this year I want to start talking with someone. I've been looking online at senior or housing, affordable housing units that you can have a cat and maybe one extra bedroom. I'm looking to see what the prices are. And right now I'm looking, believe it or not, in the Swansea, New Hampshire area, which isn't that far from us. But because I like how they look and I like the reviews and I like what I'm seeing, I can work with. And, I think, but I want to start viewing them. I want to go look at them. I want to talk to people. I want to talk to someone about getting this house on the market, maybe even as is. Because, if I go we go the route of putting money into doing the ceilings over, which they need repair. But someone who buys it is going to come along and say, well, I don't like that. Maybe they might rip it out anyway. So I'm thinking, what? It might be better to sell as is and let the new people do the repairs and put their own stamp on it. I don't know. I got to think about this. Some paint will fill in some of this. It does. I find it's okay. Now we'll see what we get. This one's a little bit of a mess. God, some of these aren't good. Yeah, so that was, but it's just lately it's more and more things, and yeah, she's gonna need to be painted eventually. We can't afford any of those repairs. The taxes just went up, and I don't know, folks. House insurance, you don't even want to know about that one. So I just want to live simpler. A little apartment where we're, nice bedroom, nice little living room, little kitchen area where I can cook our meals, I can read more books, and weave on my loom, and play with my crafts, and, just live simpler. Yep, live simpler. That's what we want. I'm not going to worry about that one. That one's a mess. I got to do that. I'm going to have him do it on the big sander. Yeah, this chunks up real mess. He's going to have to do that on the big sander. I can't. But these aren't too bad. I can do these. Yeah. Got to get rid of my eBay stuff so I don't knock that over. That over there, really. That's where the eBay stuff goes. Oh, I got nice brass candlesticks. I'll try to show you those. They come apart. They're very heavy. And they're very Regency, high-end looking. I can get good money. They were $3.99 each. Yellow tag. They're about 10 1/4 inches high. The base is about 4 1/4 inches wide, square base. And they screw off. And that's good for boxing and shipping too. And, so I noted all of that, and I don't have them quite on yet. I got to take pictures. I polished them all up. Beautiful. And they're not branded that I can see, but I'll tell you, I spent, they were $3.99 yellow, and yellow was half price, so they were $2 a piece. So I spent $4, and I'm going to put them on for close to 50, if not a little more. I'm still looking for other comparables, but I would like close to 48, 55 in that range. Yep, and I'll get it too. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh my goodness! Sorry, folks. You still with me? Hey, check out the shirt. My daughter got me this. All right, I got some great cute things. I got some new sneakers for my daughter. I got a knife block for the kitchen because our knives are really looking bad and ready. I need to throw them all away. All right, I'm going to quickly get paint on these and let them dry. I'm going to add a tiny bit of something to this, a little bit of water, just a tad. And I'm going to stir it up. If I want to put that in there. I'll stir it up with this. This is looks like it was one of Kennedy's broken paintbrush, but it makes a good stirrer. There we go. This is some I made up a while ago. Our Upcycled Life says that the shelf life is, but I find I can use it. It hasn't been that long. Like I made it up like a month ago, maybe. And it's just at the end, so I got enough here to do these, and I'm gonna use it if I can. Yeah, I had the cover on good. Yeah, good consistency, I think. It's got a little water in it, so I'll put it in there. I'm going to use one of these brushes. I can do it good. And you know what? I got one of these. A regular old plate. I'll put them on there. See if we can. So I'm gonna turn it down here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I want to make some, a few, Valentine. I got a cute idea for some Valentine, but I would need to use my other printer for color, and I gotta change some of the cartridges, or I could just, go to like Staples too and decoupage. I don't know. We'll see. But I need to have color images. Well, we'll see. I do have some really cool Valentine postcards that are vintage that would look really cute on some of these. So I gotta think about that. Yeah. Yeah, things are getting pricey. The world's getting crazy too, isn't it, folks? Oh, I couldn't believe what's happened in the news. God be with those people. You know who I'm talking about. God be with them. Oh my God. We're in a real mental illness. Why people want to hurt other people, innocent other people, is beyond me. Beyond comprehension. Don't get it. I just made a mess of that one. Let's see if I can fill it in with paint. Alright, well, we'll have to watch where the letters go on that one. It's going to need 2 coats anyway after one coat on and then dry, and everything has to have 2 coats with this method. Yeah. I don't know what color. I guess I'm doing the sides red for Valentine, or black, one or the other, or gray, something like that. But when we were at Yankee Candle, I was really surprised to see that their area where they used to have a lot of really cute wood things on signs, wood blocks, and they only had a very little corner. They did away with it or something. Maybe because everyone was just taking pictures like me and copying the sayings and not buying them. I don't know. But they did not have what they used to have. Huh. Yeah. Okay, try to get in the divots a little bit with that paint. Yeah. Okay. I gotta get up to my booth and pay my rent and bring something cool up there. So that's why I gotta get going with these. We will. I'll bring something cool up there. Cool and trendy. Cool and trendy. That's where we're at. bought some Valentine images last year, so they should be in my saved documents on my computer. Yeah. Okay. I really like this paint. This was such an improvement over where I was at months ago. So this is good. Yeah, I do like it. Okay. If I can get more on that one too. Alright, get this out of the way. Okay. That's that. And I'm gonna let it all dry. And then we'll do another coat. In the meantime, I'll get the candlesticks to show you, and maybe we'll read some poems, and maybe I'll play with a reverse graphic as well. All right. All right, that's good. See if I can do this one. This one looks like it needs a little something. Yeah. This one's painted white, but I just think it needs a little something. I'm going to do it over. Yeah. Won't hurt it. Not one iota, right? Yeah, $390 to have a serviceman come on New Year's Eve, the first hour, and then and every hour, per hour, $290. I couldn't believe it. I mean, they gotta earn their keep too, I guess. But good Lord, that's cray. We should have a discount for senior citizens. I think they really should. I even said to her, "We are senior citizens. Is there any way we can give us a break?" But she couldn't. I just think it's awful what happens. Yep. That's why owning your own home when you get older, it really is a burden. Yep. Unless you're sitting with a lot of money and it's not a factor, but otherwise it can be a real burden. It tastes so good. Okay. I'm going to put this right there. I'll let that sit right there. Be right back, folks. Don't go too far away from me. And and I will be back with more things to do or talk about. Just give me a second. I'm going to put that up there too, so that's okay. I'll put those away. I'll move this. I have room to put these down here. We can do that. Okay. I'm just putting them down here on a little thing. I let them dry. Okay. All right, now, to touch anything that I'm really. Get that paint off of me. Yeah, that's better. I just don't want to touch anything that I'm going to be putting on eBay with paint. I have to do things and think here because, all right. Let's see if I can find a couple things that I want to kind of work on. Yeah. I'm going to go to my pantry because I think I have some napkins there. Okay. Be right back. Stay with me. Ugh. Here we go. I think I got it. All right. And okay. I think I'm going to read, and then the whole napkin thing I'm going to do another time because I want to be a little more prepared for that. Let's see what I've got for my Okay. I want to look for the one. Oh, there's so many cute ones. I'm looking for the one where I wrote Scotch tape. Wall of mirrors. Okay. Aisle 64. High school secretary. Work of humor at aisle 64. I don't know. Kennedy Enterprise. Did a sweet Halloween. A couple of those. Alright, that was Kennedy and the dance class. Meeting. Oh, here we go. Women's Holiday. That was that. Let's see if I can find. Here's holiday mode. I can read this one to you, and then I'm looking for. All right, I'm gonna read holiday. Holiday mode. Okay. Here we go. We'll come back up to me. How's that? Make it better for you. Okay. Yeah, it was bent over there, so the hair just wants to fly away, folks. All right. Well, anyway. Holiday mode. A woman's holiday in the USA. We clean, we shop, we wrap, we bake, heck, we even decorate. We do all the tasks necessary to make it merry and bright. When will the men in our lives see the light? Oh gosh, I must finish knitting this scarf tonight because tomorrow's list is going to take me into midnight. My mind ponders whether I should shop at the mall or go online, which would give me more time to bake those cookies I saw in the women's magazine that look so divine. The mall would be fun and the stores all look so pretty, but shopping online gets it done in a jiffy. The tree is up. Stockings hang over the mantel. I just finished lighting the balsam fir candles. The house is adorned with angels, snowmen, Santa, and some reindeer, all to remind us that the big day is near. Ribbon candy, sugar cookies, fudge, and peanut brittle give us all reason to nibble. My hubby sits watching TV with the kitty on his lap, both looking comfy as can be. Does he get that my mind is in a tizzy as the advent calendar reads day 23? And there are still many gifts to be wrapped and put under the tree. The season brings with it hats, scarves, gloves, mittens, and shovels. Gee, I hope somebody remembers to get me that new novel. I wonder if if they just decided to stop and do nothing during this hectic holiday, who would do it all? This is not to say that some men are not real gems and know what needs to be done to help their spouse on this special holiday. I know there are men out there. But from my observation, the women across USA all need to take a moment for themselves because all that we do for our families rings true on Christmas Day. Let us women take a moment to reflect over this last month. A list was made, several hours, days of shopping, cleaning, organizing, decorating, a couple of days of baking and cooking, and for most of us, this was above and beyond our day jobs and getting kids to school and daycare, etc. The big question is, what were all the men doing? Well, we were in holiday mode. The Patriots won last Sunday, so I'm told. Well, there's half the answer to my question. Needless to say, I feel Christmas today in the USA has truly become a woman's holiday. Written by Maureen Sky. Now, I got some book ideas, but I wanted to read this is a whole book idea that I really should get back to. It's kind of a good idea, but it goes off and this is a bad dream I was having, so I wrote about it. It's called Zeph the Messenger, but I don't know that I want to read that tonight. But I know that I've got Scotch tape. Let's see if I've got that written down. Yeah, book writing content. Anything in a pink. That's the for my daughter. The school secretary. I've written that. Oh boy, I wrote a lot on Fan Story, which is a site where you can go on. There's a little bit of a fee, and it's kind of fun. I have not been on that for a while. But I did do a lot of little contests where you all right, let's see. This is the draft version, so I don't know where this is a good one, the backyard swing, but I believe, yeah, this was a contest where you're given so much, there's only so much you can do. you have a word count, and they give you a topic, and you have to kind of come up with a story and then enter it within so much time and use certain words and write in a certain way. And yeah. Yeah. Can't find it. I went to a pitch festival in LA in September 2014. I had written one children's book at that point, and through Author Solutions, I went with Ex Libris Publishing Company. Author Solutions invited me to attend a pitch fest. Of course, I had to pay for it all. They didn't. But hey, if anything, the book got me to LA with my daughter, and I met my niece there. And then I also met a lady and her husband who became friends. I had never met them before. I had bought a bracelet online from her through Etsy, and we started becoming friends a little bit that way. And I never imagined I'd meet this lady ever. She lived in California. I live in Massachusetts. There's no way in heck I'm ever going to go to California, right? Well, in writing the book, it did kind of take me there. So for that, I'm grateful. It was a long weekend, and it was fun. That was fun. Pricey, but fun. And we have fun memories of that. So anyway, I had written about my experience with that. But anyway, this poem I'm about to read is about our house. We had, again, it was a contest, and let's see what it called. Let's see, write a poem about your house / apartment, any style or length. Describe your house apartment to us, no picture, just words. Let us envision where you live through your words. And I did get a 5-star review on this, so I will read it to you. This was for Fan Story. Again, another one of those little contests that you enter. Okay. So it's called 147 South Street, because that's the address. But anyway, a sign reads 1857 over the wide front door. Another dry white paint chip falls faintly to the rough ground floor. Historical Society rules indicate it will never get painted anything other than white. On those rare occasions when electricity goes out, you really need a flashlight to guide you through the night. 9 rooms showcasing antiques, and some with their original wide hardwood floors. Set in a small New England town, nearby tracks, and a train passes by with people on board. Little country mice scamper in the cellar at night, taking their unforeseen last bite of the snack set in the trap. The senior owners can be found in the living room daily around 4 p.m., taking their usual naps. Susie Squeak is alive and well and evident in the door hinge. A large wooden bowl filled with fresh fruit sits atop the dark blue granite countertop, ready for that midnight binge. Kitchen cabinets boasting tall white doors housing vintage dishes. Much to be desired of the owner's renovating ideas and wishes. Old toilets that flush and continue to run. Oh, yeah. Playing with the flush handle one too many times truly is no fun. To live here fully, one must know humor and allow themselves to laugh, as over the years we have witnessed the sights of mice, small lizards, flying squirrels, and bats. If walls could talk, this old house has many unique stories to tell, some good, some bad, and some encouraging you to want to sit a spell. Old bay window in the dining room with shelves that hold healthy, vibrant plants. Cold drafts from the cracked window panes sometimes leave you feeling cold and damp. With a vintage commode, brass bed, oak buffet, and one roll-top desk, overall it's a great home to live in and a cozy place to rest your head. Showcasing chenille bedspreads, vintage lace, and an antique artwork for the eyes to adore, we feel blessed and truly hope we get to live here forevermore. And now I want to move. Anyway, that was cute, and I got a lot of 5-star reviews on that one. Let's see. This is something, again, a contest. I don't have the criteria for what the contest was, but again, I believe you had a word count, and it was about spiritual inner visions contest entry, and so you had only so many words, and you had to write in a certain style, and had to be spiritual in nature or something, visions that come to you. So I wrote this. It's called Colored Whisper. Sitting in my bathtub and crying my heart out. The warm water thrashing against my hips due to the intensity of my cries of grief. Talking to myself and asking God, will she be okay? Lord, I just need to know if there is that so-called better place that one goes to when they die. My mother had just passed hours earlier, and for many years on her coffee table, one would find stacks of books on topics about life after death. Her Sunday meals were always special, and on many occasions after the meal, we would find ourselves in deep discussion regarding what happens when we die. With few tears left to shed, my eyes closed tight, I find myself seeing a beautiful landscape, something so beautiful it takes your breath away. A field of wild flowers and colors you have yet to witness with your naked eye. Colors similar to coral and sapphire blue, but somehow they have been kicked up a notch or two with the color wheel. So beautiful, I did not want to leave. Suddenly, eyes still closed, a voice came whispering into my right ear. It is beautiful here, Rainy, they call me. That's my nickname. That only family and close friends are familiar with. Can you see? The voice came in a soft whisper and left out the left ear just as quickly as it entered on the right. The voice was that of my mom. Then I knew. There was my answer. Everything is going to be all right. She is okay. There was my answer, and at that very moment I was content and tranquil. No more crying and trembling. No more worries or questions of the unknown. I know she's in a happier place, and she was ready to go there. Yeah. And I got, let's see. I don't have the reviews on this one. Yeah. That's some of my writing style. There'll be lots more, but my camera may die on me. And it's been a while, and I don't want to keep you too long, so I am going to say goodnight. If I get some more crafting and stuff done, I will showcase that in the next video as to what I did and where I'm going with all that. And if I get up to my booth with some things, I'll try to highlight that as well, so you get a little glimpse of some of that stuff. So, been real. Love ya. If you have not yet subscribed, think about it. We have fun, don't we? And take care of yourselves. Hit the like, send a comment here and there. I love comments. I will respond back if I can. I always try to anyway. And I would love to hear from you and have your friends come on in and we have fun, don't we? Yeah, I think we do. Anyway, until we meet again, I certainly hope the universe provides. I truly do. Thank you now. Be safe. Bye-bye.